So do you prefer conversion?
They're not interesting to talk to you guys.
But you have more interesting conversations with your homies?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of weird though?
But I think that women have more interesting conversations with their homegirls than men too.
Actually, I'll have you know I make a mean sandwich. I throw down in the kitchen. Let me tell you that.
She cooks me 3 meals a day ever since I've been here.
And that's great because women have more similar things to talk about. Women are more interested typically in talking about people, and men are more interested in talking about things. Men and women don't have similar life experiences, so that's why we prefer to talk to our guy friends over females.
So if it's just sex and sandwiches, why date the woman?
For sex, bitch.
I mean, if you're him, can't you fuck her without dating her? Like, shouldn't she? Like, if she knows what it is.
That's what a lot of guys try to do, but a lot of guys don't have the ability to do so. So they have to wife up the girl because the girl ain't gonna fuck him unless she gets some kind of commitment.
Isn't that manipulative?
So, yeah, everything about women is manipulative.
Oh, yeah. Makeup, tits, diabetes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
If you really look at it, like everything about females is deceptive. Makeup, heels, dresses, weaves, extensions, eyelashes, everything that women do typically has. We don't even know when you guys are on your period. You withhold interest in us. Everything about females is typically done in some kind of deception.
Okay, look, before we talk again, what about you?
Absolutely.
It's the truth.
I also believe like half and half. Disappointed more because it wasn't the best relationship.
It's the penis.
It was toxic, and also like.
How's it toxic?
We just didn't have the same views, I guess, with life and just.
What was his views and your views that made it toxic?
He wasn't very emotional, I guess. He lacked that.
Good.
I feel like men, they're not as emotional as women, but you still need to have some type of emotion.
What's more toxic, overly emotional man or a stoic man?
It's not even that. It's just the way you...
They're detrimental in different ways.
It's just the way, like, you are with somebody. You don't have to be belittling to somebody just because you don't agree with them. You can have like
he would belittle
different.
You?
Yeah, you can have.
How would he belittle you?
There's no need to go into specifics.
No, it's important because women like to say things like that. Sometimes y'all deserve to be belittled, though.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of times y'all say dumb shit like during the course of this podcast, and we don't really tell y'all that that's dumb.
Yep.
But you can say it in a respectful way without having to belittle somebody.
Right.
How would I say it?
It's about communication.
Your IQ is lacking. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
That is better than you stupid dumb bitch. What the fuck are you saying? Absolutely.
We don't know if he was saying that.
You are a stupid
We don't know that.
But again, exactly, you don't know. So you're arguing the point that he wasn't when you don't know.
If I'm going to be all the way, I think we need to tell more women that they're dumb because we don't tell women that they're dumb enough. We tell men that they're dumb, but we don't tell women that they're dumb at all.
What did he say?
I mean, she is dumb.
Anyways, the point is that it's good because it taught me to live unoffended. You can be offended, but you don't have to live with that. You know, just let it go, and everyone has their own opinion.
I still want to see how he's toxic, though.
What do you say?
How's he toxic?
What do you say?
There's no need to do that.
No, say. Like
I'm the type of person, even if it's my ex, I don't wish you no harm. I'm not going to speak bad upon you. I wish him the best. We didn't work out. I wish we could have ended as friends, but we didn't. And it is what it is. It doesn't matter.
Like?
See, here's the thing, and I love this, because girls like to call men toxic, but they can't actually tell you why you're toxic. Sometimes even holding a woman accountable is considered toxic.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that you were toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I might have been, and I can own up to
That's
that.
because here's other things.
But that's
Here's
what
other
I
things.
said.
No, you definitely were. You definitely were. And let me tell you why. See, this is the thing. No, hold on. Stop the show. Hold on. Stop the show, bro. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, we be catching y'all on your fucking lies. It's just that no one ever tells women, like, yo, you know what? Maybe you are the toxic one. We sit there and we listen to them. Oh, no, you know what? I feel bad. Maybe he was the toxic one, blah, blah, blah. You said it yourself. He was unemotional. He was stoic, which probably what ended up happening was you would freak out. You were emotionally erratic. You actually admitted it. That's one of your mistakes, which I wrote down. You probably were nagging him, being annoying as fuck. Hold on, stop. You were nagging him, being emotional, blah, blah, blah. He wouldn't respond. You wouldn't give him he wouldn't give you the response that you want. He wouldn't react. Like, oh, whatever, this chick tripping, whatever. He goes back to doing his thing. You didn't get it, what you wanted, and then he was just like, you know what, man? I don't know if this is going to work, etc. You were probably the toxic one, not him. Because by him being stoic, I know he ain't toxic.
Bro.
I also was the one that ended it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
That's great. That's great that you ended it. But
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I learned stuff, and I'm gonna not ever do that again.
But you called him toxic when it was you that was toxic.
Bro,
I'm not denying that I was toxic.
She was toxic, man.
it can come from both ends. I'm not denying it. I've never said I wasn't.
He came.
If he's stoic, then by definition he's not toxic because he's just chilling.
Not true. If you lack emotional intelligence, it is just as detrimental as being overly emotional.
Let me ask you a question. Define emotional intelligence first. What is that?
Being able to understand the emotions that you're feeling, the difference between being irritated and being angry and being sad and being depressed, and being able to process those emotions and why you're feeling that way. That is emotional intelligence, and being able to communicate that, especially with somebody that you care for, and plan on at least being with them for a fucking minute.
Okay, well, you said process your emotions, etc. Wouldn't it be fair to say that if you're able to process your emotions and have high emotional intelligence as you're arguing, you'd be able to control them?
You can control
that's actually no wait, that's actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's a conversation that we all had earlier, and that's where I believe this is gonna sound I am this is where it's gonna sound stupid as fuck to you, but that's where I believe everyone can benefit from therapy. You can understand the reason why people go to therapy is because you realize that you have a problem being able to fix your emotion shit, but you can acknowledge,
all right, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you. Answer the question. You are arguing emotional intelligence, and one of your rationale for the definition was being able to process your emotions, blah, blah, blah.
And understand them.
Okay. If you're able to understand your emotions, right, and process them, wouldn't it be fair to say that controlling them and suppressing them is the highest level of emotional intelligence?
Yeah, but you may not have complete emotional intelligence, and you may not be able to have the tools.
Hold on. So if he's able to suppress his emotions by her own admission saying that he's stoic and he's not emotional, I would argue that's the highest level of emotional intelligence, and he has more than her.
No, because communicating, hey, what you said upset me, and I don't like that, is one thing, but you shutting the fuck up and letting the bitch just go is not being emotional intelligent.
Really?
Emotional intelligence.
Being able to control your emotions is not emotionally intelligent by your definition.
That is you avoiding emotion. If you cannot talk to your significant other about the way that you are feeling, you are avoiding your emotions.
Emotional intelligence is when you can understand someone's emotion and not have it. Like they can.
That's what your boyfriend did.
No, that's not.
That's what she's saying. He lacked.
Controlling and repressing. You can control your emotions without repressing them.
He did not have to feel the way I felt, but he could have understood where I was coming from. That is where the lack came from.
To engage you in a heightened sense of emotion would not be emotionally intelligent.
Okay, you can be logical and say, okay, like this is a solution to why you're feeling this way, but you can still. No, I'm saying that's what he should have done.
No, stop, bro. When women come with their problems, y'all don't want solutions. You just want to vent.
Yeah,
you don't give a fuck about a solution.
Absolutely, but
if I want a solution before, I would say I'm looking for a solution. If not, I'm looking for you to just listen to me.
You didn't say that. You went in there.
You met me
being
today.
Toxic and yelling and all sorts of shit.
Did we not? Oh my gosh, we had this conversation literally all day today. Us three had this conversation all fucking day.
You said controlling and repressing, but there's a difference between controlling your emotions and repressing them. If you can understand and control them, you can effectively communicate in a calm voice. I feel like this. That doesn't mean you have to repress them. You know?
Bro.
I feel that's why men kill themselves so much, because they don't talk about their emotions.
Look,
if it was natural, they wouldn't kill themselves.
Listen, you were toxic. We understand. You won't put it on him, but you were ultimately.
You're the toxic one.
Why can't it be both of them?
You wanted to nag him. He didn't respond to you. You got mad.
Yeah.
Right, what about you?
Why can't it be both? Why does it have to be her or him?
No, because
it takes two to tango.
No. Because the thing is that women love to throw this term toxic around in 2023 in modern society, and they want to put the blame on men and all this other shit. The reality is, it's y'all that are toxic, but you guys go ahead and blame the guy. It's the women that start the altercations. It's you guys that are nagging. It's you guys that are annoying.
Not all the time. That is not true.
We're not saying all the time. We're saying most of the time.
So wait, women start most arguments. Guys just want to live in peace, man. It doesn't take much for us to be happy. We're not the ones instigating fights. It's the women that do that shit. Men are very simple. I saw on Instagram the other day. Someone posted like a picture. Oh, men's apartments really be like this, and it's like a fucking bed on the floor, a TV, and no furniture in there with some video games. Yeah. Well, men really be happy like this. Yes, because it doesn't take much for us to be fucking happy. Niggas don't buy cars and nice watches and nice apartments and shit for themselves. They get it for girls because girls need all that dumb shit. Men, we're very simple. So here's the thing: when girls say you're toxic, blah blah blah. I know 9 out of 10 times, no, you're just fucking toxic, and you're mad that the guy maybe didn't give you the emotional reaction that you wanted, etc. And by your own admission, because here's the thing, I've been listening to y'all writing down notes and shit. You admitted yourself about 45 minutes ago, oh yeah, I'm emotionally erratic. That's something I need to work on. And then you go ahead and say your boyfriend is toxic, and then you also admit that he's also stoic. So I know off a rip, if he's stoic and you're the emotionally erratic one, you're the toxic one, not him.
But that's the past. I'm saying like
now it's the past.
It's my ex. You asked me about about my ex.
But you tried to deny and say he's toxic when you're the toxic one.
I said we both were. I never denied saying I was toxic. I never denied it.
Yeah, when you asked who's toxic, she said,
I said,
okay, you admit it now because we got the evidence to prove you were lying, man.
Girls,
no. Until we pressed her, she didn't admit it, and this is what I'm trying to say. Like, no, she didn't.
Every single person here is saying that she admitted it, and you are the only person that
girls.
After the facts.
Yeah, we had to get to the bottom and do some investigation to be able to figure it out. If not, she would have just been able to just be like, oh no, it was just toxic, and we would have sat there and believed her at face value.
I mean, you did intervene before I finished.
Girls, you're not married. One girl out of 9 have them has one guy.
The point is that girls tend to victimize themselves. I say it's always the guy's fault, but what I've come to realize, it's actually the women that are the main perpetrators when it comes to being toxic and stuff like that. It's not the men, bro.
I agree with women absolutely.
Bro, you talk too much. Stop.
Yeah,
Shut up. I ain't gonna lie, man. You talk too much.
I feel like men and women like.
Bro, you talk too much too. Shut up. Shut up.
Please.
Like, yo,
shut the fuck up, goddamn.
Yo. You've taken up too much time for other people.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yo, like, shut up,
God damn.
God damn, y'all fucking annoying. The other girls are trying to see.
Bro.
Coming in here just like.
We welcome conversation from anyone else.